Hello everyone, this is Daniel Loney from Excelsior Measuring, and I'd like to do a little example today on accuracy with LiDAR scans. Just kind of give you an example of the workflow we do to achieve the accuracy that we have. So what we have here is an example. We're going to use Tower 1 level 10, and what we're going to show here is just kind of the work we go through on it. So what we have here is a bunch of setups. So the setups are these triangles. And that's every point that a scan was produced in. So as you can see, we have a lot of scans for this whole project. In total, each scan does about 2 million points of information per second, and they scan for anywhere between 26 seconds to about a minute and a half. Most of our scans are be anywhere between 9 million points or 76 million points. So this one we have 1.7 billion plus points of information. For each one we go to, what we'll actually do is click on the unit and open it up. It'll give us a layout of how accurate this is. And what we'll actually do is have the software do most of the alignment for us. So you look at it, it sees that everything's quite true and nice looking. We can even spin around and see how the accuracy layout is. We see that the floor lines up really nice. We got pillars, good cohesion. I'm going to click. It says this is 0.6 millimeters accuracy. Sounds great. Link successful. Updates the whole entire bundle. So what that is doing is talking between all the other setups and making sure as a global accuracy is very high. Now, one of the ways once we're done all of this, as you can see, every single green link is a setup to setup linkage. What we do once we have a pretty good idea of everything's lined up and we want to prove it, we're going to go in and use the slicing tool. This allows me to slice it down to exactly a millimeter, and I can actually move our location for the scans up and down depending on the area. It's kind of cool if you're working with staircases or something, because it kind of gives you like an MRI look of an area. So if we actually double up on the stairs quite well, and there's a lot of targets in that area because we use it as the backbone for elevations for the whole property. We'll actually go through the staircase from the rooftop down to the main area and back as a double verification for it. But as we go through this, we're going to want to look for anywhere that has separated in the scans. And what that will look like is two layers that are not lined up nicely. I have an example here. So this is like an open door concept. Somebody's moved the door in between scans, and we can see how these don't line up. It's not unusual to have a little bit of change in between them. Nothing's perfect. We can see here there's about a millimeter of dither between the two, and that's probably from a scan way down the hallway that's causing that. So what we can actually do here is we can actually look at our columns here. It's actually interesting. You can see how they taper from the drywall inside of it, because we got an angle on here as well. And if we follow this scan route all the way through here, we can see that there's very little to no dither through the whole entire area all the way to the staircase. And the staircase, for a reference point, has been immensely, massively scanned with high resolutions in every single setup, 3 on every floor, along with targets for extra verification on top of that. So yeah, this is just kind of a quick video showing the tolerances that we're looking at and some of the steps we use to approve scans before we send them out. This project has been particularly tedious due to the level of glass that we've encountered, and that does interfere with scans at time. It doesn't interfere with our accuracy, but with the general setting up stuff, it can be very tedious as it wants to throw scans all over the place. It's not an error that we can miss. It's very obvious. So I hope this has been very informative for you. If you have any questions, you can always contact me at Excelsior Measuring. You can reach us at 604-510-1299 and ask for Daniel directly. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you. Hope this was informative. Hope you guys are enjoying your product. If there's anything else we can do for you, please let me know. Thanks.